This is Jonah 2:7. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered Yahweh, the Lord, and my prayer came unto thee, into thy holy temple. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving. The water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shai, the water Rakakodash, the water elders and apostles, great millstone, the water wisdom, the water understanding. Standing. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of Yahweh, the Lord. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. And the thing is, Jonah, he was in hell. Let me try to bring it up, but because a fish swallowed him up. All right. Yeah, verse 2. And this is when Jonah prayed unto Yahweh, the Lord, his God, out of the fish of the belly. And what God was that? That was the God of heaven. He was a Hebrew, a black man, or of the tribe of, out of the 12 tribes. And this is the God of heaven. He's which made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, Why hast thou done this? For the men knew, and he fled from the presence of Yahweh, because he had told them. And Jonah prayed unto Yahweh, the Lord, his God, out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of the affliction unto Yahweh, the Lord. He heard me out of the belly of hell. What hell is that? Hey, that hell's deep. Okay, the gates of hell, wisdom. Okay. And thou heardest my voice, and thou cast me into the deep, into the midst of the seas, and the floods compassed me about. Psalms 40:12, Ezekiel 28:8. Okay, the depths of the seas, man. That's the thing. This is Psalms 12:6. The words of Yahweh the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. And I remember that day, I was purified like 7 times. I bowed down 7 times. I think Uriel, the angel, came and saw me, Psalms 19:2. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. Okay? There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. The line is gone through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. And them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is the bridegroom coming out of his chamber. Hey, that's and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. Okay, that matches up with well, this is what I was looking for. But I went out to meet the bridegroom at midnight. If you can look that scripture up, look at midnight. I'm pretty sure you'll find it. But this is Psalms 18. Psalms 18. Hey, I prayed for it. His name's Yahweh, and his son's Yahweh Shai. He answers. His chosen. Hey, verse 18. It's verse 4. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The snares of death prevented me. Okay, so when you go to Jonah, okay, he was in that hell. He was compassed with the same very thing. Okay, and in my distress, I call upon the Lord Yahweh. At the time I didn't know his name, and cried upon my God, and he heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears, y'all. And that's the thing. He came out of his chambers, which is the moon, and she sits right on his throne. Okay, this is out of the Apocrypha, Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 8. But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty. Unto you, therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away. Meaning die. Perish, because people who think they got wisdom, the wisdom of this world is actually wicked. And it's when you pull back to the true scriptures is when you become to be godlike. Okay? And this is the thing. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yes, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her.
Hello there.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Oh, just prophesying. Hey, you.
You hear Mama Suckle.
This is a little brother. Spirit brought him over here. Shalom. Hey, you know you a true Jew of the Bible, right? True Jew of the Bible, right? You know that, right?
I can't hear you.
You know the true Jew of the Bible, right? Blacks are the true Jews?
Yep.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Just if you got time, man. See like a scar on my forehead? Like a mark?
Yeah.
That's, it spoke of in Revelations, man. And, I make videos, man, and I just want to pull it out for you. Revelations 22:4. I seen his face in my forehead.
My bad, man. I just gotta catch up with my kids. Sorry.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, just if you can though, look up Yahweh, man. Yep. I just wanted to show this brother though. Had his son walk up to me. I wanted to show him the face. He's seen the mark in my head, and I'm just gonna edify him on what that is. Revelations 22:4, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. You know, and that's the thing. Matching up with John 17:6. You know, I basically heard the names in my dream. I have manifest thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. I'm going to jump to verse 26. And I have declared unto them thy name, which is his father's name, okay? And if you see right here, I kind of etched in right here, the true name is Brakatah. I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. So the thing is, we got the same glory that his son has, man. And that's the thing. Wisdom, she's that ultimate thing. And I think it's in Wisdom, Solomon. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Verse 16, after I am come into my house, I will espouse myself with her, for her conversation had no bitterness, and to live with her had no sorrow, but mirth and joy. Now I considered these things in myself, and pondered them in my heart, that to be allied unto wisdom is immortality, and a great pleasure it is to have her friendship, and the great works of her hands are infinite riches. And that thing, it goes into that innumerable riches, okay? I don't know if I put that up here, but for her sake I shall have estimation among the multitude, and honor with the elders, though I be young. I am pretty young, okay? You know, wisdom, she is more beautiful than the sun. Being but one, she can do all things. Remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. In all ages, entering into solely holes, she maketh them friends of the Most High God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and prophets. You know, I heard the name. She entered into my soul. So let me bring up Proverbs 2 and 10. Okay? Proverbs 2 and 10. Okay? When wisdom entereth into thy heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul. Okay? She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that canst desire, not to be compared unto her. Length and days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is the tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. Yahweh the Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. By his wisdom the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. Meaning to know what's good and bad for you, okay? The thing is, if you know something's spoiled, why are you going to eat it? So exactly like in these churches, why are you going to, let somebody deceive you? Okay? Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. And that's the thing. Somebody trying to pull you somewhere where you're not trying to go. Okay? Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She shall give thy head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver unto thee. To thee. See, that's beautiful. Hold fast her of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her. She is thy life. Whatever your soul's telling you, don't stray away.